Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
It's gonna take a minute.
Oh, shit.
Why is it not picking up? I guess not that well.
Oh, hold on. You did disconnect. I don't know. It said it wasn't reading. Can
Yeah, because we're on that one up there. I'll fix it later. Would have been nice to have known that earlier.
I thought I'm done. I thought it fixed itself. So good night. Jesus fucking Christ.
You can tell it's kind of lovely though. But anyway, moving on. Let's open our quests here. Looks like it's no big deal, but if it were this show, you'd be saying the same shit. But it's only because it's my shit. Hopefully basement gets here soon, so I'm not just sitting here by myself. Yes, Wendy. I don't know. Daddy put it wherever he put it. I head back to the Defense Against Dark Arts class here to meet up with Sebastian. An interesting conversation.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Nope.
This way.
Where is this?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Plugged into here, or if it's plugged into the extender on the back.
I'll just keep going. And it's what's going on?
How you doing, Federico?
What's up, Federico?
Hold on one sec. That's really red. There we go.
It dinged out earlier today, and then it dinged out today.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
For some reason.
With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
You please just.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement.
YouTube's on the fucking fritz.
The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
That has nothing to do with the microphone. I get it.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best. Intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
What?
Well done.
Is there any more I have to learn? No.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it
You
down.
have to let me know if
To
there's
this
an echo
day,
from the
there's
game
something
going on.
about that
because they
spell
have to
that's
move the speakers
addictive.
behind the monitor to get more room on the desk. So. I'm
This
ready
is
to
exactly
start.
the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
Wait for the
There's more
Avada
where that
Kedavra.
came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
How you doing,
Perhaps
basement?
when I next head to Feldcroft, you could
What's up,
come along.
basement?
Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Maybe. Hello?
Hold on a second. It's
Wrong one. There we go.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Our
Hey.
computer
Oh.
does not recognize our microphone anymore.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. You sound like you're under the sea.
I've gotta see if I can fix it.
Yeah, we're using the webcam.
It might not be. It might be the USB port.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I will fucking walk out of here. Please.
All I said was okay.
The way you're saying shit. so angry right now. I don't get it.
Because I'm trying to play a game and the computer is not being conducive to doing a stream.
The computer is not the problem.
Whatever.
See, this is what I'm talking about. But how was your night going, basement? We're getting dumped down by
If your
snow.
sister is unwell, she may not want visitors.
Meeting
Mine
a
is good.
student will
I
be
got
precisely
no
what she
issues
needs.
with snow or
Trust
weather.
me. She misses
Yeah, we got-
Canada baby.
She's been stuck at home with our
I think
guardian,
it's coming your
Uncle
way.
Solomon.
Oh yeah. It's
Unfortunately,
supposed to be
we have
tomorrow.
attend to
Tomorrow
it.
night.
Very
It'll
well.
be here tonight.
Let
It'll
me
Tomorrow
know
night.
and I'll meet
It'll
you.
be there
Cheers.
later on.
By the
in
way,
evening.
What was it
Big
you couldn't
system.
discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the
Why is
library.
she-
Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
What the fuck is going on?
He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you.
DLC.
I'll tell you what I can.
Dark package, which
Rookwood and
when you go
Ranrock are trying to
tag
recover
playing
something they
this
think
game
I
now
took from a
on
vault in
YouTube,
Gringotts.
You can
Gringotts?
only select
When
the
were you
dark
there?
Professor
arts
Fig and
package.
I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this
God.
port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all
Sorry, it's
a bit
kind of hard to hear
convoluted.
what you're saying.
I'm listening.
I'm trying to
Do what?
get my volumes.
And he's trying to make it so he can hear us.
Yeah, it's like you guys are heavily muffled.
There is not much more I can do about that.
Or you could open up the computer and use that microphone.
Okay.
It's just not recognizing the additional mic.
It is not. We've unplugged it and plugged it back in like 3 times and nothing.
Right. That's no bueno.
Yeah, especially since Connor spent so much money on this microphone.
I wonder if it's just like a reset. Because it was
I
working
don't
before,
know.
was it not? It was working before, was it not?
It was. It worked last time I streamed. Is that any better as far as volume?
Well, I mean, I can understand you, but it's not. It ain't great. Let me just. No other way to put it. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's...
You're gonna have to use a computer microphone.
This keyboard has to go on your lap.
Why would it be keyboard?
I said keyboard is going to have to go in your
Why
lap
would the
for a
keyboard-
second.
Have you tried like just restarting the computer? Just see. Pause the stream and try it. Might be something. Might do something.
Hold on.
God, your character looks like she's got AIDS.
Is it better?
I
now?
haven't changed it in here yet. So give me 1 second. They're not connected.
People on YouTube can hear us. I'm sure of it.
No, that might be better. I don't know.
There. Is that better?
Oh yeah, you're
Change
back.
it to the laptop microphone.
There you go.
Now I can get back to playing.
You
God,
must
I really
promise to
hate the
keep
way your
this
character
between
looks. So
us.
I'm not gonna lie.
I trusted you with
I'm
knowledge
sorry?
of the secret undercroft.
I hate the way the
You
character
can
looks.
trust me.
All right.
She's got like
I can
anemia.
see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient
What's up,
magic.
Federico?
She's speaking.
I don't
too
know what I
softly
was
to be
expecting
about
to say, but it wasn't that.
Were you in-
What does that
Who's
even
this
mean?
fucking creep?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is
And we
that
had a
I can
hugging
see
kiss.
whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way
Standing
to
like a
harness
fucking
that
old
magic's
grandma.
power.
Are you
I
telling
know.
me
I don't know why
that
she
you
has to
wielding
stand there
some
like
sort
this.
of
Like,
wizard
I
magic?
think the way
That's
that they
what we're
did
trying
this
to find out.
game,
And this ability of yours, does this
Right.
allow you to wield this magic too?
I
they're taking
I don't know.
stereotypes.
Well,
Put an
when you
England
do
and
know,
everyone's
tell me.
hands are folded
I've
in
been
front of
studying
them.
archaic forms
Most
of magic
British,
for ages.
it's what do
Perhaps
you
we can
call
help
it?
each other. In the
Proper?
meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after
I
you,
guess
be
I don't
I
bitch.
suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order.
Who is this
Spend as
guy?
much time here as you'd like.
It's Sebastian.
And
He is
remember,
my dueling
Keep
partner.
this place between us.
Oh yeah, wasn't he terrible?
Yes, he still
When I head
is.
to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Took forever to beat that fucking 4-on-2.
Just something that
That's it.
shouldn't even be happening.
I did finally beat it.
I'm in prison!
You get elimination chamber. Why did you go in there and turn around?
Wait,
That was
You there.
Oh
amazing.
my god.
I can hear you.
Fucking.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it?
Welcome
I
to-
believe we have
But
potions.
this guy will
together.
not leave you
And
alone.
Herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions.
Oh, this is
class.
not the same
You're the
kid.
new physician.
No, it is not.
Did you just come from the
They
underground?
look the same.
How did you get in there?
That room's called
Oh,
the
keeping
Undercroft.
secrets from this fucking
Well, I
cunt,
was
man?
exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me.
Is
No
he blind?
one stumbles upon that room.
I have
Sebastian
no
told you,
idea. He
didn't
might be blind.
You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father
Or is he like 8
friends with
feet
the
tall and
headmaster.
staring down at you?
I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need
Who
to.
is that man?
Yeah, he's not even looking at you.
Nigel is
He's definitely
black.
blind. He's definitely
You
blind.
needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your
Nigel is
Undercroft.
black.
And Sebastian is a good friend. You
You say
shouldn't
my guy
immediately
is
assume
black?
the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant-
I know what
Yeah,
you
what?
meant.
Looks
I
like
tell you,
Eagle
he's
or
Gets
blind.
himself in enough trouble.
You're making fun of
doesn't
him.
need your help.
He's staring at nothing. His eyes are all weird
Sebastian
colored.
is going to get an
He looks
earful
like he
about
has
this.
standing cerebral palsy.
He does, probably. I think the whole school does. Oh, 1 talent point. What are you gonna spend it on?
I have no idea. Let's take a look at what we got here.
Dark arts.
With this game consists of you running around Hogwarts.
Yes.
Hmm.
We got 1 point to spend to Dark Arts. Ooh, we can go up a level here.
Avada Kedavra, motherfucker.
You're not gonna learn that until level
20, I
7?
think, which we're getting
No,
up on.
whatever it is up there.
What are you?
What if you did Avada Kedavra in a mirror?
It would shoot back.
The mirror would die.
No, would you kill yourself or?
Yes! Because it bounces off the fucking mirror.
Or is it absorbed?
Imagine the wizard that found out that. It was me.
It was probably a Weasley.
Done with his life. Professor Sharp's assignment.
Oh,
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
doubtful, but we'll see.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
I already know
To
it!
levitate objects for a short time. Once you've
Wants to teach it to
completed
you,
a
though.
few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
That's
Why is your
the
coat-
yellow feather right there. That's Wingardium fucking Leviosa. I already know it. Why do you want to teach it to me again?
So you do it properly. Not Leviosa. Why does your coat look like someone came on it?
Because she's Monica Lewinsky.
No, it's just smoke. The skulls.
Oh, it's smoke. Okay. Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm everywhere.
I need. I don't know if I have enough money, but
Oh, fireworks.
yes, fireworks. Silver Santos. I want to travel to that point. God damn it!
What are you up to now?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just trying to get to the potion shop.
Who said that?
This pretentious bitch on the wall right here.
Bitch.
You didn't notice they all talk? I need a thunder.
I was wrong.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame
I
Lawing.
don't trust this guy at
Saved
all.
me a lot of time and trouble.
Hmm.
You want to try it, Ruthie?
Jesus, it's 1,000 coins? Still don't have enough. Jesus Christ. Alright,
A wise decision. Thank you.
You're gonna have to start selling your body on the streets of Hogsmeade.
I'm... Yeah.
You gotta go to, what is it? What was the fucking street? Diagon Alley?
Nocturne
Well,
Alley.
Hope to see
yeah,
you
go to
again.
Nocturne Alley.
Well, for now.
Start
Nocturne
giving
Alley.
fucking
Here
rim
you found a
jobs
bit of
for coins.
treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Yeah, no shit there, dude. Oh. 13. Coins.
Can you, do quests give you coins or just fucking experience?
They do.
Who's that creep?
There's a page up there.
Look at this creepy ass motherfucker.
I know. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Oh.
Do you have a broom? Can you fly?
I can, but I cannot fly in Hogsmeade.
Goddamn Hogsmeade.
Uh-huh. It's weird and stupid. I know.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Oh, how did you see that? Jesus Christ. Fucking
That's
sniper
why I
vision.
said get the fuck out.
I'm like, what is she doing? I thought you were attacking a tree.
Cat.
Kill it.
I can't. I don't know the spell yet.
Stomp on it. You don't need a spell for
I don't
that.
know that either.
Curb stomp.
Look at these fucking clowns. Heal?
Yes. It's the
Pumpkins?
summoning charm.
Never mind. They are not pumpkins.
I need to find money somewhere.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh my god, fucking Kevin Durant. Remember I was telling you about my fantasy team?
Yes.
This guy's out for now fucking 3 weeks for stepping on the court.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on now.
Do what now?
Kevin Durant sprained his ankle in pre-game workouts.
Yeah,
I watched the video of it.
yeah.
He just stepped on the court and like was fine, and all of a sudden he's out for 3 weeks. He's made of glass, man. He's ruined my entire fucking life, to be honest, fantasy-wise. The all-seeing eye.
Why
Put your
is
dick
it not
in
letting
that
me
box.
open the chest?
Did you just...
Turn invisible? Yes.
How the fuck did you do that?
It's a spell.
Just the cloak of invisibility.
The fucking eyeballs fall.
It must be empty already, that's why.
It's like that fucking painting.
Yeah.
She's always looking at me no matter where I am. That painting is fucking tiny in real life. Like a small portrait in a gigantic room in the Louvre, or wherever it's located.
It's the Louvre.
I knew it. Oh fuck!
No, why the fuck not? May as well just...
Tossing rocks.
We're just gonna
Ooh, nice
stand
curve.
here and fucking skip rocks. Because that's what this game is all about. Hey, look, it's Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's the barber of Fleet Street.
I can pull things through other objects with that, yeah.
Either that or it's a glitch in the system. The game,
Glitch in the Matrix.
like,
Oh, God. There's got to be something else to these boxes. Maybe you have
Only
to
thing
like.
I can
Okay.
think is I opened them already. Or there we go.
Oh. Or you were.
500. That's what I need.
God, did you see his little flaps?
Yes.
Hogsmeade, here I
That was
come.
awesome. I'm gonna go boil scarf. I am. Daddy.
I am full on sprinting. How can you never get tired?
Stamina system.
Magic. Okay, JP.
Wait, where was that other one?
Any question you ever have, the answer is magic.
I can, yes. Look at that. Cotton candy.
Uh-huh.
You know, cotton candy, I am not a fan of.
I was as a kid.
Yeah, it's like I hit 30 and I couldn't eat it anymore. Then again, how often do you fucking have cotton candy?
Yeah.
I used to get it at the county fair every year.
I want to go to the county fair.
I remember county fairs were the only place that you could get cotton candy, and then they said, people love cotton candy. Hey, let's just sell it at stores. What everybody misses is the machine that makes the cotton candy is racket.
Yeah,
Right.
this big rotating bucket.
All cotton candy is sugar that is like high speed fucking
Turned around.
yeah, and it becomes a cotton film.
But you know what it is with cotton candy, and this is like the same for a couple other things. It's not the cotton candy itself; it's where you get it and what you're doing at the time that makes it special. Just like popcorn for me.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like though I like popcorn as a snack at home and stuff, it there's nothing like popcorn at a movie. It just fits.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I will say this right now. Some of my favorite times as a kid was the Jiffy popcorn, where you get the package,
the stovetop you're talking about?
Yeah, where you
yeah, that one's solid.
And it was cool to watch it pop inside the fucking aluminum.
For delivering those potions to Madame
So
Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
But there's certain foods that lend themselves to experiences that makes them that much better.
Wise decision.
Right.
Thank you.
Everything's so easily accessible.
Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest.
What, in this game you mean?
It was
No,
never one for
no.
adventure
Just like
myself.
foods. Like,
Oh, nowadays, so nothing's really special
No.
because you can get everything at home,
Right.
or
Yeah.
you know. But like it lacks that experience that
Right.
makes it so good. I was never one of those people. I don't know if I could like handle it. Like get popcorn and put like fucking candies in the popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
I could not do that. I didn't like that. Chocolates in the popcorn. Give me salty popcorn with butter on it. That's all I want. I don't want the fucking chocolate mashed into there, all melted together.
Right. So the movie theater that we have here, well, that is in the town that I grew up in, used to. It was good. It was this small theater, was nothing big. Those are the best. Now, like these.
Now it's overly corporate crap.
Yeah.
Like this gigantic. It's lost all the atmosphere. I had 2 movie theaters I went to when I was younger. One was small with like only like 2 theaters, and it was like for movie watching, it was the best. The other one was bigger. It had like 9 theaters. It also ended up getting an IMAX, but it was like it had themes. So you'd go in and if like it had like the big gorilla like climbing an Empire State Building in the middle with like a jet hanging down. Like it had like a bunch of fucking things going, and it had like a small arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one was legit because you could go there and you could pretty much spend a day at the theater, watch a movie, eat. They had like Pizza Hut and Taco Bell and an ice cream place in there.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't get
And
any
you
more
had
cozy
the
than
arcade that
Orchard.
had all the games and also like a air hockey table.
Yeah. So there was a place, and I want to say it's in Madison. And it's in the east side. Weren't you with me? I think you were with me. The place, you go there, and it's a pub and a theater.
That I've never.
So you go there, you get a beer, and you buy a ticket for a movie. And I don't know
Who
how
lived
much you
here, I
have to
wonder?
spend, but I don't know how much the beer is. But most theaters are like, when I took Paige to see, is it The Force Awakens?
It is the one just before I got out here.
Force Awakens. So
If I'd been born
I took her to
I'd never show my face in public.
I took her to The Force Awakens, and they had a bar in the theater.
I've only been to one theater that was like that. It was weird. It wasn't like an actual bar. It was like one of those stand concession bars that you get at like if you were gonna go to like a game at a like an actual fucking stadium. Those like movable bars. But I remember, and they had a bunch of cans, but they only had like 2 things on tap.
Squibs are just as vile
Still pretty
as
awesome.
mudbloods, in my opinion.
And depending on the movie, I might need fucking a lot from that bar.
Right.
But the Alpha said it too. Like, the one thing I don't think people understand is it doesn't matter how convenient something is. There's such a thing as too convenient. There's too much of it. It doesn't become special anymore, and it's just another Tuesday.
Like, why weekly shows have ruined wrestling, because
Too much of it.
too much of it.
There's too much wrestling anyway. Like, wrestling is. You can watch wrestling on any given day from a different promotion, and after you consume all that, everything just seems like crap, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, certain wrestling storylines that people have popped for recently would have been massive in the past.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Bloodline thing would have been one of the biggest things on television in the past.
Yep.
But that doesn't exist anymore.
I will say this. I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, the other thing too with like super convenience and everybody watching stuff, it creates this like hyper fandom, and hyper fandom ruins everything that it touches.
So,
Being like too much of a fan of something.
So, I just remembered what I was going to say. Sorry, okay? No, I forgot again. Oh, it's when AEW started. Everybody's like, oh, more wrestling means you can watch what you want. Too much wrestling, and I said it when it first happened. I said, too much wrestling. It is WCW and WWE being too much wrestling, and they were on at the same time. The difference is that, you know, AEW's on Wednesdays, but WWE's on Mondays and Fridays and Tuesdays. You see what I'm saying? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, there's wrestling. Well, then there's Impact, which is on, I think, Thursday. Now there's Ring of Honor, which I think is on Tuesday.
And then there's pay-per-views.
Too much fucking wrestling.
Well, when people said like you can pick and choose what you watch, yes, that's true. Okay, I only watch AEW, for instance, right? Unfortunately, I become a fan of AEW. My social media follows AEW, also follows other fans of AEW, and now I'm getting flooded on social media with programs I don't watch, and the fan base that wants to compete, AEW versus WWE versus ROH, whatever it is. Then you're flooded anytime you open your phone with wrestling. So it's not just pick and choose what you watch. That product then becomes something you see every day inadvertently. And it hurts everything, because you'll see, if something big happened in WWE, even though you don't watch it, you'll see it on Twitter if you follow AEW, and vice versa. So you can't escape it.
Here's the thing. Apparently, Dave Meltzer put out his Observer Awards. Who do you think they have as the number one wrestler in the world? And who people voted to be the number one wrestler?
Well, if it was legit, they'd probably go with Roman, but I have a feeling MJF is on there. No.
He's like number 10. No, he's number 5.
I knew he'd be on there. Who's number 1?
But surely those were curves.
Dean Ambrose.
Oh, good God!
Yeah.
I'd rather have MJF.
He had 13,000 fucking votes.
I just don't get the allure, man. I like. He's like a wanted. Okay, I get it with Mick Foley. At least I understand. He's a guy that legitimately put his body on the line for the sport.
I saw an aura badge on your desk.
It's like a cheap knockoff.
So here's the
observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
He still wasn't considered, and I still wouldn't consider him one of the best.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes.
I appreciate what he
some
did.
remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class.
I
I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being Nora is dreadfully dangerous.
And
I'm sorry.
That's how big this guy
is. It is at that.
This guy...
But survival is not guaranteed for any of us.
Come on.
Pay attention.
Think
and
about
not just within my class.
Moxley.
This is what I must
The
impress
guy bleeds
upon
every
you
5
all.
minutes. He's
A
worse than
potion
Ric
and a
Flair.
poison may be a mere breath apart. Until
So
you
I
consume
don't
the
think.
wrong one.
Well said,
I don't know if
Professor.
I agree with him at any given moment. He's up there with the greats. I don't know if I'd say he's bigger than certain people. But when it comes to
Professor
John
Sharp,
Moxley,
can I ask you about my extra
it's
assignments?
like the reason I brought
Professor
up Mick
Weasley's
Foley
asked that I give
is
you some
because I
assignments to
actually
hasten your
think that
education.
is the comparison.
Nothing more to it, really.
Where I'm
Once
saying
they're
Mick Foley is not
completed, return to
shouldn't
me,
be on anybody's
and I
radar
shall
for
know
best
that you're
wrestler of
ready
all
to
time
learn Defender.
or best wrestler of any given moment. But they should be both compared for like putting their body on the line. The difference is Mick Foley legitimately did it, and Moxley just fucking razor blades himself every fucking second he gets.
Yeah.
It's not the same. There's two very distinct things happening. One is someone's fucking unearthing clout for attempting to be the hardcore icon that he thinks he is. Except it's not. He's not. It's like, John Moxley's matches are brutal. Are they? Or do you just perceive them as brutal because he bleeds?
I would. My argument would be the latter.
I think we can all agree that he is not. And I mean,
No.
I haven't watched AEW in a long time, but I've seen a lot of John Moxley's, Dean Ambrose's matches. So no matter who's gonna say what about what I'm saying, bottom line, I've seen the guy that wrestle fucking 50 times. I know what to expect with him. He is not a great wrestler.
I will tell you exactly. I have watched it because I'm sick and tired of these people getting matches. But I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna tell you what I see and I'm gonna shit on it because it's shit.
Confringo.
He bleeds every fucking week. Like he starts the show and within a minute of the match, the guy has blood. The guy is bleeding in every match. You can almost mark it. You watch a match, he starts the match, probably 30 seconds to a minute into it, bleeding.
It's the comparison. It's like, okay, Roman, you choose Roman. Roman can say, oh, you know what? At least I don't have to bleed every match to have myself noticed.
Right.
Where then Moxley would be like,
Finally,
well, I bleed because I
Minister
care for the
Spavin
company.
talks more
But it's
than
like,
he
no, you
listens.
don't. I mean,
Ranted
you
on and
care
on
for being
about
noticed.
rogue dragons. Wouldn't
That's
listen
why you
to
bleed
a
every fucking
word
match.
about goblins.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
I hope he ends up like a Doodle of
So
the
much
Butcher.
happened while
The
you were
head
away.
of
Your
a
friend
George
Mr.
Foreman girl for a
sent me an
forehead.
owl asking
I
for
mean,
help
I
finding
told
an
Heather
heirloom
the
wand
other
that was
day.
stolen from him.
he did he?
And so I went to the
He
owlery,
wants to
like
have
he
these
said,
fucking
and there were all
matches
these
with-
statues.
What do
The
you
thing that
mean,
he's
statues?
probably not even
In the
thinking about
owlery?
is
Yes,
if he
which
does
led me
think
to a
about it,
secret
then why the
hideout where I
fuck
found
does he do
Richard
it? He has a little
Jackdaw's
kid
ghost.
Who on
Do you think his
earth
little
is
kid wants to sit there and
Richard
watch his dad?
Jackdaw?
He
bleed
was a student
every
here long
fucking
ago.
time he wrestles?
Anyway, he
Who-
told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and
You
right
know
next to
what
Jackdaw's
me
skeleton,
And
I found the
was
missing
doing what
pages.
John
You found the
Moxley was doing,
pages.
I did.
And I had
because
Wendy,
Jackdaw had followed the
and
map
she
they
wanted to
contained.
watch me
When I
wrestle.
found the
I
pages,
wouldn't
I found the
let her
location
because
on the map.
I
Believe
would,
it or
I would
not,
change my
it's a
style
room
of wrestling.
below Hogwarts.
Why am I not
Because I don't want her
surprised?
growing up thinking that it's
Shall
okay
we?
to bleed
I was
every
hoping
single
you'd say
fucking
that.
time I wrestle.
Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
The way I look at it is this: when it comes to wrestling or anything that you're
The
trying
room
to
is
tell a
called the
story
Map
with,
Chamber, by the way.
you only
and a
have
portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
X number of tools at your disposal to make things work. When you overuse one, it becomes obvious and nobody
Evidently,
cares.
Peeves stole them, and
Look,
Jackdaw stole
you can
them
compare
from
it to
him.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You're gonna kill off people just to bring them back constantly. Death no longer means anything. It's the same with the blood. When you obliterate, when you constantly overuse something, it means nothing. And it hurts your overall storytelling, and it will continue to do that. And then when you bleed every match, and then you all of a sudden stop bleeding, people are going to be like, this product's fucking shit. So why set the precedent to obliterate yourself every moment when eventually that will end? And instead of use it as the storytelling tool it is for when somebody should bleed, especially if all you're doing is bleeding each other constantly, not bleeding like realistically.
Looks promising.
This is one thing that I had this discussion. And
Oh, hold on. I can't really hear you, JP.
If he leaned back.
I leaned back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh god,
So,
what is this?
I am not the one that is going to. I was in a discussion. Well, really, it was. I don't know why he has to bleed every 5 minutes in every fucking match that he does.
Man,
Every match
They
he
can't
has
wrestle.
done over the
There's
last 2 months,
Hogsmeade.
he's bled.
and
Constantly.
over here, the Forbidden Forest.
They're like, well, it's
And
wrestling.
of
He should bleed.
course, Hogwarts.
Why don't they bleed in WWE?
Magnificent.
Make it realistic. If somebody bleeds in WWE, it's because they were legit cut, and it wasn't supposed to happen. You can. I am one. Make it realistic. Don't.
If
blame
only
me.
you were here to see
I'm
this.
not
Blading
I'm not
does
100%.
nothing.
I'm not 100% against blading if the match would call for color, which when I say
Hello,
call for
Professor
color,
Rackham.
you're looking at
We've
like
placed the book on the pedestal,
5%,
as you
if
asked.
not less, of
And
matches
this is my
of all
mentor,
time.
Professor Fig.
How you do, Professor Fig?
Like I
And you,
literally
my young
watched
friend,
one of his
see
matches.
now
that
why you needed to return with the book?
I do.
repeatedly
I
hitting
also
the
see why you refer to this
He
room as
probably
the map
did
chamber.
legitimately.
That you
cut,
have
but he
come
still
this
bladed.
far tells me that you possess
He-
extraordinary magical
He
ability.
then bladed
The
to
potential
bleed
and power of which
from a
will
punch to the
unlock
forehead.
should you prove yourself worthy.
I mean, I get like
the location of each of
the thing
4
is,
trials
blading
will,
gives
in
you
time,
the
appear
color
on
you
the map.
want. You can get
Trials
cut,
that will test
and it
you
won't bleed
and
the
give
way
you
you want it
access
to
to
bleed
invaluable
for
knowledge.
theatrics. So
Trials that you
there
must
is credence to
complete
blading. I just
on your own.
hate the idea of
Do
it
you recall
being
the pensive
every
memory
match,
you viewed in
every
my
day,
vault in Gringotts?
all the time.
So Sean Spears, when he hit Cody over the head and he legit cut Cody open.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
that
and your friend
wasn't
Charles
supposed
spoke
to
of
happen.
the port
It
key,
did.
and
It
of
gave
trials
him
he'd
his
created for
gimmick.
one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely.
Well, his name, the
Charles
chairman
is another of the keepers,
AEW, and it
a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden.
If they would have fucking
Until
used him
perhaps
properly,
now.
he probably would have been one of the most
the passage from your ruins to Gringotts.
Look at Becky Lynch.
Everything in the
Same
vault,
thing.
the restricted section.
Well, that was
finding
that
this
was
room.
an accident, and
None of these was a
made
trial.
her
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves.
Like,
The
or
fact
you could
that
bleed
have
every
come
day,
this far,
and
however,
it'll never do anything
bodes
for
well.
anybody.
The trials were designed to
nothing.
ensure that the power and knowledge
John Moxley
we have
took
kept
one
secret
punch to
for
the
so
forehead,
long does not
and then he
fall
bladed.
into the wrong
To bleed.
hands. They will test your
Why?
abilities, both innate and
And they're
learned.
so lazy
but of
with
equal
it.
importance,
It's like
everything
it's
you
on
witness
camera
as you
99%
complete
of
the
the
trials
time.
will
I
inform
mean, I could
what
see
you
if it was
choose to
repeated
do
punches
with
to
all
the
that
fucking
we
same
share.
spot over
You
and
will
over
need
and over
patience.
again.
The trials
come
have
on.
much to teach you.
Just
It will take
one
time.
punch and then you bleed.
I'm afraid we don't have the
It's
luxury
just
of time.
really bad.
Like it's got
We
to
have
be a
waited
realistic
this
scenario
long,
where
Professor
you would have
Fig.
bled with
Surely
what they're
a
trying
few
to sell.
more.
Respectfully, sir, while
I don't know, I
I
just-
do
I
not
can't-
know the secret you
AEW
keep,
is dead
I
for
do
me.
know that
Like,
our young friend here has seen traces.
everybody that enjoys
traces
it,
of a powerful,
go ahead,
dark
but
magic
just
being
understand
wielded by
that you're kind of
goblin kind.
on the
And we
ECW
encountered
bandwagon
an
if
uncommonly
ECW
powerful
was
goblin wielding
spiraling
such
towards that
magic as be
WCW
prepared to
death.
leave your
I
vault at
think that's
Gringotts.
why AEW
We may
is a
already
thing
be
right
too
now, is
late.
because they want that.
This is grave
ECW.
news indeed. Young friend,
They'll never
do
get
you
the
trust
ECW.
Professor Fig?
ECW was fucking done in,
Then, in the
like
light of your considerable
ballrooms
skill
and
all you have
and had
already
a
accomplished,
rabid small
we
fan
shall
base.
begin.
And guess what?
You will find the location
They
of the
fucking
first
died.
trial marked
So,
on the map below
it
you.
obviously isn't the right
Whilst
way.
Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one
Can I
with
have
our
that?
ability.
Give it here and I'll put
Shall
it
we
in.
have a look?
It's okay. I'm gonna put it right in here.
Yeah, okay.
It's,
I know that tower. It's not far.
I'll be
You
right
may
there.
have seen it yourself.
I believe I have.
It looks familiar.
Yeah, it's stuck up
Perhaps
on
your
there.
young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
You trust
As your
this guy?
mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Yeah, I'll see you
I'll
there.
find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
To be like always on the side of, always on your side, but always secretive. I don't like
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Alpha. It's just like, stay bloody for life, fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, wonder
I just
why I
like
could barely hear you.
It's time you learned, Glacius. The
Because the
freeze
speakers were down
It
to
is an
like
efficient way to
15.
cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need
The
you to complete
everyday fucking
Once you've done
wrestling
that,
fan
come
that exists now is just destined to fall off.
They're brain dead. They are brain dead.
Well, they're not brain dead. They're just they're so.
I mean, if you're like licking your lips and whacking your fucking penis every time someone bleeds, then yeah, you might be brain dead.
So
that's like the cheapest way to tell a story, and that's the only way they know how, because they have the fucking legitimately next to no writers.
Right. So Jim Cornette, he does his Jim Cornette experience where he talks about wrestling and he answers questions about fans, people email him and he answers questions about
Back in the territories.
or they ask him, what would you do in certain situations, and he gives what he feels would work. And he has songs, and people send him fucking some doozies. You need to listen to some because they're fucking hilarious. But the ending to his song, his outro song for the Jim Cornette experience is a song about this guy in his mother's basement jerking off to fucking Kenny Omega because he's in the key demo. It epitomizes the fucking fan base for AEW, the hardcore fan base for AEW, and their fucking WWE fucking sucks and this and that and the other thing, and they don't fucking give you good fucking wrestling and whatever. But it's funny. You have to listen to it. If you haven't heard it, it's pretty fun.
I just can't, like, you know what it is with fandoms? I can't handle, like, people obsessing about tearing down another fandom without, like, literally looking at their own and being like, instead of, oh, this is why AEW is good, this is why WWE is bad, or vice versa.
Right.
It's like, I'm sure if I watched AEW, there are moments that I would say that are pretty good, or what they could do well.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the overarching problem that AEW, it's like, they just can't stop. They have this, like, unbelievable urge to constantly try to belittle WWE.
Right.
Everybody that leaves WWE and goes there, it's like, well, it's contractually obligated that you shit on them.
Right.
But why?
Right.
You realize half these people wouldn't have a name if they didn't work there. I'm not saying WWE, you need to herald and fucking kiss the feet of the company you used to work for, but at least have the brain to know that, like, you kind of made a name there, and shitting on the place you made a name in favor of a place that's probably going to throw you aside in 10 seconds because they can't develop their own stars.
Right. I said it. John Moxley is shitting on the company.
Yes.
He has done it. And
well, the thing is, if AEW goes under, Moxley's future is the indie circuit.
Yeah, and nothing.
Oh no,
nothing better.
No, it'll be the fucking GC or what is it that?
CZW.
CZW. Yeah, you'll go back to fucking. Can I get a light tube, please?
I can die of mercury poisoning.
I don't. It is what it is. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it's like I'd rather not star in a Hollywood-made movie, like a Marvel movie. I'm gonna go and do a movie for $20,000 where I have to not only shoot the movie, edit it, and do the music for it. Like, that's the equivalent. You're giving up. It's like, some people get it. They like the smaller screen. They I don't really care about the money. I'd rather have the experience of doing this. And I think John Moxley is a guy that cares more about doing the wrestling he likes. But just because he's doing the wrestling he likes doesn't mean the world has to applaud that type of wrestling.
No.
Because it's really not very good.
Right.
As for a mainstream audience. Yes, it'll have the shock value to get a couple fucking armchair dickholes out of their seat and be like, oh my god, look at him, he's getting destroyed. But anybody that has, like, any idea of wrestling behind the scenes and the art form of wrestling is not gonna like that.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists.
Yeah,
Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower.
His name is
More
Ramrock.
importantly, however, I'd
That's
like
the
to know
goblin.
why they're here. They've set up camp
Pretty
just
close
ahead.
to
I suggest we
Ramcock.
investigate a little before doing
how-
anything else.
Let's
Let's
get to
go.
this game, because I know I was here when she first started playing.
Wow.
I wanna
I just
see-
gave up like 5 minutes.
Well, no,
No,
I
it
had
isn't.
to go.
This way. And
So
I'd suggest we use the disillusionment
Oh,
There's
charm.
a goblin.
No sense in announcing our arrival.
I know before Harry Potter.
This is
like,
before Dumbledore. This is like 1700s.
Okay. Got it. So this is like right after Merlin. Because Merlin was
Yes.
during the.
They did speak about Merlin.
The Merlin trials are a thing.
They do talk about Merlin.
This is like a goblin uprising, is what I thought from
Yes.
the main bad guy.
Yes, this is it's because of a goblin uprising, but Merlin is mentioned.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Well, Merlin should be mentioned in Harry
But
Potter.
I'm already.
Period. Because
I got Petrificus Totalis on my dick.
He's one of the most famous wizards.
Oh.
Even though there is debate as to whether he is real or not.
I just imagine some crazy man in like the 1500s. I'm a wizard!
Yeah.
Oh, Merlin's at it again.
Well, I mean, King Arthur is a thing. And
I know, but at least, like, I mean, he's based in wizardry. Like, what the fuck did he do?
Did you see that? So, did you see the movie Excalibur? Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, well, I have seen Excalibur, but there's multiple, like, tellings of it.
So,
The Sword and the Stone.
Well, that was a cartoon.
I know, I saw that.
I have not gonna lie, I have not seen them, but I am going to watch.
If I remember correctly, it was alright. It was back when, like, the cartoons were not turned out pile of shit. Oh, you don't have Petrificus Totalis?
No.
Well, looks like time to improvise.
The movie was made in 1980.
Just go up there and choke him out.
And it's the story of King Arthur, Sir Lancelot, Sir Galahad. I enjoyed it. Made in 1981. I enjoyed it. But that had Merlin was in it. It had Helen Mirren.
Someone there? Or, I suppose, we could charge right into their midst.
Throwing leaves at him.
That was Goblin. That was the cabin. Oh.
You have to defeat 30.
One less human to worry about. You're really not very
This is like JP's fucking nightmare. A bunch of agents attacking.
What do you think this is funny?
You did. My question is, why don't the goblins know how to do magic?
They do, but for some reason only if you use it.
Rather unwise. No! Why can't I hit you?
They are ones I could.
Get accustomed.
Not knowing.
He's a goddamn loyalist.
Yeah.
Oh god. That guy got fucked up. Boulder to the face.
I'm just glad I made like 8 Wickenweld potions.
Love potions?
Wickenweld potions. They're healing potions.
I think it's a healing. Sit in the chair.
Directly from Ranrock.
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with names. Okay.
Everybody ran rock tonight.
What the?
We'll draw blood.
Oh god, he's got a beret.
You won't last long.
Jamie, Mythbusters.
Oh god.
And Discord.
Surrender now. Okay then.
I will have my wrath.
Guess
Tired? Are you quite finished?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Many goblins have always
No, I said it's
been
weird because
antagonistic
OBS didn't fall
towards
apart.
wizard
And it was just Discord, I
This is-
guess.
For some reason, Discord.
It's more than mere coincidence.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head
Well, I thought it was my end because my fucking services are getting serviced.
Yeah. It just seems like our end has been the issue since we got the new computer, so we got to playing around to do with the new stuff.
It's always the case. Fucking new hardware.
Yep. Getting the settings.
You know
all
what sucks
right.
too? Like with streaming, anybody that hasn't done it out there, a lot of the fucking problems you face can only be faced when you stream.
Yeah.
So it's not like off air. It's like, oh, I'm just
Looks
go
like we
fix
found
this
the
or
entrance.
whatever. You can't replicate it until you're actually doing it again.
Yeah,
And
until
it's
you
like-
are live. Are you gonna teach me how to loop a Mora? Or what?
Nope.
An unlocking charm.
You're gonna
Very
teach him
handy.
Petrificus
No
Totalis
time now,
though.
but if
Call
you
him
don't learn
Cosby.
it soon enough, we can work on it back at the
I'll
castle.
fucking knock you out and have his way with you.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Big desk for goblins.
Right? Although Ranrock did have fucking arms that ran all the way down to the floor.
All the better to touch you with.
That was a big stack.
That's what she said.
It's a big ball sack.
Filled with sperms.
Just randomly pick up a cup of tea.
Yeah, just.
Why not?
That's fucking nasty.
I imagine
to get
these rooms
sleepy.
have been enchanted for centuries.
Roofied.
Never seen an enchantment last this
Money.
Well- Oh, what the hell was there? Those stools had holes in them?
Yeah. So you can pick them up. You've never seen a stool like that?
Oh, God, I thought it was like for getting through.
No.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
I have never seen a stool
you
like
know
that.
what? You know what? You just put a bucket. with the
Yeah.
arms underneath it. You just pull your pants
Perfect.
down. You don't have to fucking go anywhere. You just take a shit right there.
I mean, the chair will be disgusting afterwards. Just and you fucking splatterfest all over your legs, but whatever. Convenient. Event, let's go. Now my wand.
Nope, can't use it outside here.
So, what do you think about something we could probably talk about? What do you think about? So, at the pay-per-view, MJF threw water on a kid.
Oh yeah, we
Some
fucking
people are even
reviewed
saying
this.
that was.
I thought it was a work, to be honest, but apparently not. They took him in the back and gave him the treatment of a lifetime. But I still think, I don't know, man. The way that it looked.
Correct. But
Hello,
I still
Professor.
wouldn't have done
Did
it.
you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did.
Not in
Professor
this.
Bakar is a keeper you have yet to
I
encounter.
feel like they identified
I'm glad
that
to
he was
see
a
that
kid
I was
with,
correct in presuming that
okay,
we would
so
meet again
if like
soon
his
after
dad
our
was
last
there,
encounter. Though I surmise based
Where
on
was
the
he
commotion
then?
I
or
heard,
even
that you
his
did
mom,
not have an easy
why didn't they
time
fucking?
getting
I
to
would
me.
We
beat
did
the
not,
shit.
Professor.
So, my
We
kid.
encountered
I'm
goblins
sorry.
outside
I don't
the
care
tower.
how much I
That
love wrestling.
goblins were aware of my vault.
If that was
is
impromptu,
disquieting
I'd
enough.
fucking just.
But if they have
why
also
wouldn't
made
you
a
just
connection
attack
to
them?
this
Why
Yeah,
would
this
you
is why I
just
think it's
stand there and
work.
let it
Then
fucking
that
happen?
may be
I'm
great.
sorry,
Oh my
that
God,
would be his face would be
All the
broken.
more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs,
That's
near
what
the
I'm saying,
entry,
like,
a
wouldn't
reservoir
you,
of
like,
ancient
fucking
magic,
just
like those
stab
you've
him with
seen
the spork?
before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway.
I don't care that it's just
I'm
water.
afraid
You
I
thú something at
cannot
my
say
child.
more. As
I don't know who
Professor
you
Fig
are.
cannot
That's
join
why, like,
you,
if it's
he
a
and I
work,
will in time
I'm okay with it.
see you back at
And
the
I
match
think,
If
like,
I'm
having
given
somebody
warning
plant
Remember,
there-
beforehand,
see.
fine, whatever. Just
Yeah,
doing
having
it
somebody
abruptly
plant
like
there
that
to
is fucking
understand how
mad.
planted there to
Ranrock's
take it
loyalists
as
knew
like that's
about a
fine
tower
in
that
my
once
honest
belonged
opinion.
to a
But like
keeper.
doing it to a random
For the
kid,
moment, however,
good lord, man.
you've more important things
I
to
would
set your
fucking
mind
die
to.
laughing if he did it to
A
a kid
reservoir
and
of
someone just
ancient
beat the
magic.
living
But
fuck
yeah,
out of them
yeah.
live on
Then
air.
I shall leave matters
Hold
in
off
your
and cold cock
increasingly
them?
capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the
I
map
think
chamber.
the kid is overrated.
The kid is overrated.
MJF.
A
Oh.
reservoir of ancient magic.
I was like the kid that got water.
Downstairs.
He is one of the. He is.
You know what it is with MJF? I personally, would like if wrestling did this a bit more because it brings the realism in. But he's also a guy that seems to be giving like the green light where everybody else would be fucking thrown under the train for doing this kind of shit. And I like for the longest time I've been saying it just takes one moment for him to lose all his momentum.
I don't know.
Just one moment, and he's gonna lose all his momentum.
Most of the story because he's talking.
I will say this: I don't think he's that great of a wrestler.
He's not. He is, however, good on the mic.
That's it, though. He's the Miz.
He's a better version of the Miz in terms of.
Is he though?
I think he's marginally a better wrestler.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. The Miz, Jesus Christ, man.
No, the Miz isn't very. The Miz isn't very good.
The Miz is like the family-friendly version of MJF. But they are the two I would compare against each other. MJF is not in the same category as the majority of people that are better than him. And that would extend to half the fucking wrestling talent in the world.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's a step away from fucking his entire reputation being destroyed because of what he does. It's just gonna take one thing where he gets hashtag Me Too.
Yep.
I'm so surprised that he hasn't gotten that.
I'm surprised he hasn't either. I mean, it's.
I've seen
starting.
this before.
I mean,
in Gringotts and the restricted section.
You know, there's other people that can definitely. I don't know why he would even.
I mean, this is the thing where.
But here's the thing.
You know what? I don't mind it if it was this. If this was mainstream, I'm for it. And back in like the day, like the wrestlers would have fun with the audience, but it was kind of expected to happen. So it's more like, oh, I'm signing up to be potentially part of this if I'm front row.
That must have done something.
Now that's not really the case. So it's like it's kind of like choosing when to do what. And though, like, I'm all for like fuck this stupid shit, soft ass bullshit that exists today.
Yeah.
I can't just be like, oh fuck that. Yeah, I know I would get fucked if I did something. So why is he allowed to go ahead and do whatever he wants?
Exactly.
You know? And eventually it will bite him in the ass.
It will.
It's just a matter of time. And then it'll be like, oh, the industry, they don't like what I do, and that'll be his gimmick of being, you know. If it's bad enough, he'll just be canceled out of existence. But
yeah,
it's pretty rough. Like throwing.
Some people were saying it was even that he got tequila thrown on him. It's like, if that was alcohol, then he definitely.
If it's alcohol, that's pretty fucked up. Throwing it on a kid.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
I still like it though. I'm not gonna lie.
These fucking media scrums. I don't know why they call them media scrums. He was. I know what it.
It's a way to tell the story after the story's been told.
But he said somebody asked him the question, "Why did you throw water on that kid?" You know what his response was? He looked thirsty. I mean, yes, although it's a funny response, you got to realize it's a kid. I think in today's environment, it wasn't a smart move.
I agree with that, but I would prefer if it just led to today's environment to go away, because I hate today's environment.
Do you want to know where I would have been okay with it? If it led to a storyline with him throwing water on somebody's kid.
Somebody who's actually in a feud with.
Yeah, that would make a bit more sense.
I would be.
These are never a welcome sight.
Because
at least I know what to expect this time.
It's okayed by the parents for this to happen. But just doing this random thing. in an Iron Man match with a guy. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Apparently, it is. Ring of Honor. That's the whole reason why fucking Tony Khan brought him in. He's gonna use him up in AEW and then send him off to Ring of Honor.
I don't really care about Bryan Danielson at all.
Me neither.
I don't care about any wrestlers for the most part. It's the product has gone pretty stale for me. God, what the fuck is that thing? Colossus?
Yeah.
The wrestling, I respect. Like, I can watch wrestling, but I just can never get back into it. I just can't. It's filled with too much fucking bullshit constantly. It's like, do you want to fucking
look familiar.
live in a fucking environment where everybody's arguing about everything and nobody actually enjoys what they're watching? Wrestling.
Right.
It's for you. I mean, I'll watch something that I like and I'll criticize it if I feel like criticism is needed. But I don't know, man. It was getting to a point with wrestling where it's like I can enjoy the product to an extent, but my criticisms are becoming too much, and the wrestling fucking community outside of the product is just the worst thing around.
Yeah, it is. I love wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since I was 7, 8 years old. So I've been watching wrestling for 43 years.
Oh, bitch.
My grandfather explained to me, and I knew everything was over because he had friends that were in the business. You know, they did the indies. And he explained to me, don't take these things literally. Like, if somebody, like, what I mean is that if you see your favorite getting beaten up, it's okay. It's storyline driven. I knew this when I was 8. It was explained to me. So I've gotten.
What did that burst of
I knew
magic do?
wrestling was.
Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
As far as the predetermined storylines and finishes and stuff like that, I knew all.
Then you have to go the long way around.
Didn't ruin me being a fan. What ruined me for a while was everything became so diluted.
The thing is, the wrestling, for me, wrestling ruined wrestling as much as fandom ruined wrestling. And, like, I dipped out of wrestling back when the Attitude Era was winding down, and wrestling became a lot more corporate McDonald's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the 2000 era was better than I'll give it credit for at the time, but it was such a harsh shock to go into a place that was like, okay, so I'm gonna go watch wrestling that was made for, like, you know, teenagers and adults to wrestling that was made for kids. That's not for me, really.
Mm-hmm.
They've kind of gone away from that and they've become a bit more adult with things, but, like, at the same time, that the when I came back and NXT was just getting off and everything was fucking, like, the wrestling was really good. And I'm like, okay, this could reinvigorate. And it did reinvigorate the product for me. At least I knew that I didn't really need to watch Raw or SmackDown, but if I really wanted to watch wrestling, I could get good wrestling watching NXT and watching NJPW. But then, because I was watching NXT and I was getting into the characters and I was getting into the wrestlers, and I was looking at it more from, not from like a television show, but like a behind the scenes, or being like, you know, I want to see what they do with this character when he gets there. I want to see how, like, the business runs, the aspect, not so much just entertainment, right?
Right.
And then you start to see the cracks, and then you start to see the absolute mishandling of the product, and it was like, I can't stick around for this shit because I start caring about like wrestlers in NXT. I want to see what they do with them on the main roster, and fucking 3 months later they're released or they're turned into jokes. And I was like, I can't, you know, if that's the game plan that they're going for, then I don't want to give them viewership, and I'm not enjoying it because it's just fucking destroying everything that I actually came to enjoy. So why would I care?
So I think in Triple H, when they're from the get, I don't think that would have happened.
I think the thing is, I don't give wrestling. I couldn't give them any more chances. In all honesty,
and
I
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, I don't think that was a Vince thing, because Vince, and it wasn't.
I ought to explore
They
this
already
actually
had their
from both
established
sides.
guys, and they would bring guys up. Well, you know what I miss in wrestling? I'll say this straight. I wish that they didn't have 3-hour shows. That's one thing.
It's too. There's just too much.
What I miss is you don't have Roman Reigns fighting Dean Ambrose, or you don't have Roman Reigns facing Seth Rollins on a Monday Night Raw. You might have Seth Rollins facing the way that they used to bring in those. I mean, yeah, these guys, but they would bring in these indies guys or these local talents, and they would let them wrestle, and they would have them face them guys.
That's also an era where the local indie talent was actually all right. They were like the people that didn't. Okay, nowadays the local indie talent are usually like fucking Joe Blow from wherever, because everybody else is signed by somebody. You know, like when like being a professional wrestler and getting paid and being like in the WWE was a lot more rare. Like you had to be really good, or you had to have something going for you to get there. Therefore, like a lot of the guys that were really good wrestlers but couldn't pull off the promo work, or weren't like didn't have the look that WWE wanted, would be featured from like township to township or city to city as the talent that they brought in, and they could go. Nowadays, like, I mean, the random people are signed by fucking AEW or whoever.
I just find that you have all of this talent and the talent, you can still build storylines. You still have them taking on jobbers, but those jobbers giving them a good match. I think
Heather, can you put the thing through the teleporter?
Huh?
I was just gonna say, I don't know if she's got it or not, but can you put the platform you were on? Can you put it through that teleporter thing in the middle? What does the teleporter thing in the middle do?
I'm not
sure. Like that like blue screen thing.
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm not sure, and I'm not sure how I can even get it to go through.
What happens if you walk through that thing? Nothing.
You see how things are now. It takes me to this here.
Well, it does nothing.
Yeah. That's open now, but close as soon as I go towards it.
You have to get.
Yeah, but how do you can't do anything with that thing there, right?
Over to there. So
and that thing, you can't pull out that thing, right?
No, I've tried already.
Conundrums.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something to do with this fucking center shit. Right? Why do you have this like weird redness around you?
I think she might have figured something out.
Maybe.
Maybe with that there now.
Puzzles, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. They're never ending with certain games.
Oh, you can't shoot through the screen. Oh, you can.
For some reason, it did not. I can't pull it through though. Fuck.
There's got to be something. Are we just retarded, or is there like? What about below? Can you go low with that thing? Oh, you can't get it through the Gate of Destiny.
I cannot, which makes no sense to me because it's fucking big enough.
Nope, it's stuck on the pillar. You can't lower it though, right? Like it just stays at a certain height, or
stays at the same height.
All right.
Yeah, it's stuck on there.
Can you get? Oh, it's flush though, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can't jump high enough to climb up anywhere.
Can you climb on that thing?
Yep.
God.
I already did it once. Why are they so?
Do you have any spells you could use on the platform? That do something?
Repairer.
Doing something.
What was that?
I don't know. I repaired something. No, there's nothing over here. Can I destroy you, maybe? No.
Repairer.
Yeah, why are there... Stop casting the spell if nothing's fucking happening! Fucking annoys the Why are these like still highlighted if I can't do anything with them after I've destroyed them?
Gotta be something we're missing. Reparo.
So I get close to over here. See?
No.
It resets everything to how it was before.
Repairer.
Investigate from here, which then turns that on and opens all of that. What the fuck, man? So even going through it, nothing's different.
Okay, that can help you.
Okay.
So, the big thing in the middle, the barrier.
Yeah.
Walk through it.
I did.
No, like walk through it again. No. Hold on, it's frozen for me.
You have to walk through it multiple times?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There you go. Which, how would you ever know?
Yeah, but now here's the question. I'm beyond stuck. still.
Bring it over this way and then walk through it again. Because you can bring the stairs back, right? Or whatever it was.
I hope that's far enough.
God damn. No, go through it again. That's to turn blue. There you go. Who knew you had to walk through it twice?
How?
Because we did walk through it once. So, I don't know, fuck it. Whatever.
It also makes it impossible for you to go investigate that trunk over there.
I'll never get used to these
that's
floors.
true too, Alpha. The era of like a jobber becoming something died with Ellsworth.
That's creepy. I'm so glad I did not take a dummy. Now we're gonna have more fighting to do. I don't. No.
You guys caught up on The Last of Us, right? Watching it?
We got one more.
Do you feel that oh yeah, that was the worst episode, and this gets to the point that I'm gonna bring up. The show's pacing is its biggest problem.
It is.
There's time that is needed for certain things that they don't give the time to, and there's time that is not needed that they just seem to shovel out. And this is why after watching that episode where it was the DLC, and I was messaging everybody in the chat, and I'm like, you know what, like this is the thing that's going to bite them in the ass to an extent, because a lot of people are out there, and yes, there's those fucking homophobes that just like, oh, we can't see gay characters. But I will say that the show is showing a certain like agenda for like the homosexual agenda by giving so much time. Like the longest episode and another episode that gets way more time than it needs. Both are centered around like gay relationships.
Yeah.
Where the last episode, the one with David, that needed the same amount of time as the that needed the 2 episode arc.
Yeah.
No, it needed a 2 episode arc that we got in Kansas City.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
And though I like the episode, it just didn't. There is a rushedness to this show. They just don't give certain things time enough to breathe.
Yeah, I was very disappointed that the game did it better.
I never played the DLC, but I knew what the gist of it was, right? It went on for half an hour too long.
It did. There was no reason for that to have the full hour to itself.
Like they could have accomplished the same type of storytelling in half an hour, and have added the additional half an hour of the episode to the David arc, which they really should have done. Like they should have ended that DLC episode with when Ellie gets abducted by David.
Yes.
That's where that episode should have ended, and the next one should pick up with Joel waking up.
Yes. I agree wholeheartedly.
And I do feel like they probably needed to have some sort of interaction with Infected in that episode, because it's been... I don't mind the fact that they don't feature them very much, but you have to remind your audience that they are a major threat.
Right.
Oh, it's one of those fucking things. Those mirror dimensions. Oh.
Or just jump right off.
It's one of those shits you walk through multiple times.
It's also... getting things in position properly. How?
I don't think you're supposed to be on that side. I actually don't know what the fuck you're doing, to be honest.
Me neither.
But I gotta get across somehow to finish this trial thing.
I still think The Last of Us show is good, but the game will almost be better.
The best acting.
I can't hear you.
The best acting in that show, that episode, was Pedro Pascal, and he didn't even fucking say anything.
Oh, the last one with David?
No.
No, the one with Ellie.
Oh, I think honestly, the girl that's playing Ellie is doing fucking a really good job.
I know, but still.
Better than I expected, in all honesty.
Just that, I'm talking about this specific episode.
That episode, the DLC episode for me was, like I said in our chat, I'm like, this is the one misstep that I've seen.
I agree.
Oh, you're close to death. You were like this fucking inch away
I was
from death.
a fucking pubic hair away from fucking that up.
Yeah, we got one more episode to go where she is abducted by the animals or whatever.
David.
Oh, you guys didn't watch that one?
Not yet.
Oh, that one's pretty good. We could watch that in a minute.
Yeah.
And Heather hangs it up.
I'm gonna hang it up here as soon as I'm done with this, I think. I'm almost
stairs
done with this trial.
Fucking my brain.
I know, it's like, I'm so glad I did not take a gummy.
What's up, Kratos? What's up, Cody? It's all good.
Kratos!
Killing Hogsmeade.
Hogwarts.
Fucking massive sword to face.
Hey, man.
Kill the penis sentinel.
Fuck you.
Oh, you're in Dangerville.
I am, but I had no choice but to be there.
Oh, crap. The back.
Oh. I hate that I can't fucking see anything. I have to actually manually move the fucking camera.
That's it, because it's not Callisto Protocol.
No.
Where the camera's inside your own rectum and you're trying to fucking look left and right. Yeah. That date is
That camera's
looming,
coming up soon for you.
Pringles.
Oh.
Oh God. Big dog.
No.
Glenn
No.
Robinson.
No, I'm not ready.
You're ready, look. 12 damage. You have a move move that does more than 12 damage? Because
that was 103. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
How am I supposed to fucking dodge that?
Pringo. Pringo. No, I don't think she's unlocked on Pringo Walker. She's being destroyed by a man with smoke for a cape. It's the creature that, from Thor 1.
Yeah.
Guardian. Wasn't he called the Guardian?
Yes. How?
This guy is
How?
sniper
It just
elite.
comes right for my fucking face every fucking time. Fuck. Am I supposed to go?
You aren't. Sniper elite.
Destroy the orb as it's charging up. How the fuck am I supposed to fucking do that?
Just make sure you put your guard up, I guess, because that move.
It's nothing I do is gonna fucking destroy that orb. What are you talking about?
Get to destroy the orb?
Yes. It says destroy the orb as it's charging up. How?
No.
I need to do.
You have a better spell?
Not really. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. I fucking...
I have to find a way to destroy the orb. The sniper are leading you.
I fucking...
Leviosa.
Fucking... I'm dead. I even hit the fucking dodge and she just stood there like, I'll take it! I need to learn more spells, apparently, and they fucking... This is where it drives me fucking nuts. Games tell you this is the main mission for the story, but they don't tell you do these side missions to get the better fucking spells. That's where it pisses me off. Because it just say, just go do this.
Huh?
Go here, do this. That's all it says. Doesn't say anything about needing to get more spells.
You probably don't need more spells.
Yes, I do. Because telling me I need to destroy the orb when the one spell I have that would destroy that orb takes more than fucking 3 seconds to recharge. And no, Kratos, I have not unlocked the unforgivable curses yet. So... I think we're going to call it here because I don't have the patience today. I really don't. Exit the main menu. No.
When you cast a spell, it's colored for you. So whatever color the orb is, you do that same color. It causes
The orb was always yellow.
You don't have a yellow spell.
I do, but it's Levioso. How the fuck is that gonna...
Just tell me.
It's Leviosa!
No, the spell I have is Levioso. Apparently, they gave me 2 different levitation spells. But anyway, I'm calling it quits there. I don't have the patience today for it. I really don't.
Oh, good. Welcome to Callisto Protocol.
Oh, yeah. No, this is just going to get worse and worse, I think. think I'm only about halfway through.
Oh Lord.
I think I'm only at the halfway point of this shit, so it's just gonna get worse for me. It does. Dude, trust me. The pensive guardian does not fuck around. But we'll see what happens next time, which will probably be next Thursday. I think. I hope. But we'll see. Friday will either be JP playing football or Connor doing HGW. If not, then then vice versa, or whoever didn't go Friday will go Saturday.
But I can go either day.
And then on Sunday we have No Bugs Given as usual, rounding the week out finally, starting the next week with Harry Potter Roundtable. So keep your eyes peeled, make sure you're subscribed. Have a good night. Now the computer's even being slow. Why is that not loading? The outro.